What's going on, everyone? It's the Super Rep here, and today we're gonna have another great video to talk about. We're gonna be showing you, and by we I mean I, but I'm including all of you guys out there. But I'm gonna be showing you how to use TronLink Pro. The last video I showed you how to set it up as an extension in Chrome. Keep in mind, for those of you that don't know, it can actually be installed as a mobile app on Android and I believe iPhone, but I don't use iPhone because I know you're gonna have some haters out there, but I don't like iPhone. I like Android. I'm an open source kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll have that discussion later, but comment down below Apple, iPhone, or Samsung Android, because that's my thing, Samsung Android. But let me know what you prefer, Android or iPhone. But for today's video, we're just going to be getting right into this. I'm going to show you how to receive Tron, send Tron, how to stake it using, freeze and vote, which is staking by freezing and voting. How to do that in Chrome using the TronLink extension. But let's get right into this. Okay, so in order to receive Tron, it's actually really simple, and this is similar to essentially I wouldn't say any, but I would say most cryptocurrencies are going to work the same way. So you have, well, first, let me know. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So on my Tron extension here, if you click this, where it says your wallet name, it'll actually pull out any wallet that you have on this extension. So as you can see, I actually have 3. What I'm going to do is, so I'm going to go to my staking wallet here. You can see it has 0 Tron. I'm going to go to receive and I'm going to copy this account. You could definitely say you're sending from a mobile app. You could definitely scan this QR code and it would work just fine. I'm going to go back and I'm going to switch to wallet 3, and this is actually how you will send it as well. So click on send here and paste. You can see that my account address just went right here. And you can see it says right here the account has not been activated. If you have never received Tron to your wallet before, you will have to whoever sends it to you for the first time, whether it be yourself or somebody else, there is a 0.1 Tron quote unquote fee, but obviously that's extremely cheap, so we don't really care. And then I have, as you can see, the available balance is a little over 10. I'm just gonna go ahead and send the maximum. So 9.96, it takes out that 0.1 for the fee, and from there you could add a note if you want to. I'm just going to hit send. It's going to ask me to confirm this. It shows the fee and the resources here, the 267 bandwidth, so you can know, just kind of look over the transaction here. Once everything looks right, just hit accept. And you can see transaction was submitted. And this is now outside of, it's now out of this wallet. It shows my balance is 0. And if we switch over to staking, you'll see it takes sometimes it takes just a couple of seconds to actually update, but you just hit refresh up here and you can see it's 9.96. So it did send successfully, and it just took the 0.1 Tron for a fee. Now, to show you something that's kind of cool is that we could actually sit here and do this all day. Watch, I'm going to go back to wallet 3 and I copy my account, right? And then I'll go back to my staking account. So I'm going to send them back to that wallet, right? And now that both wallets have been activated, let me show you something. Fee is 0 Tron, resources 267 bandwidth, accept. Transaction was submitted. So now I just sent it to this wallet, my staking wallet, and then I just sent it outside of my staking wallet. And as you can see here, the only thing that changes is this bandwidth number. This is one of the reasons why I love Tron, because again, feeless. I'm gonna say that a third time. Feeless transactions. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. So now let's just, for the sake of this video, let's just do it once more, because this is my staking wallet. I'm going to show you guys how to stake here, but I'm going to send it back here and paste in that address again, and maximum amount, send. You can see 0 fees, just 267 bandwidth, accept, and it sent it back to myself. So I mean, This is one of the reasons why I love Tron so much. I can sit here and I can send it to and from anyone, back and forth, as much as I want, and I don't have to worry about transaction fees. So now that we are aware of how to send and receive Tron, this is how you're actually going to vote with it. So first, you're going to have to freeze it, right? So I have 9.96. It does have to be a whole Tron. So for now, I can only freeze up to 9. So what I'm going to do is just click on this freeze button, and it's going to take me to the tronscan.io. This is the Tron Block Explorer. You'll actually be using this pretty frequently if you use Tron a lot. But in order to freeze it, you'll see that your wallet from the TronLink extension here is, like, you can see my address is WJ2A and WJ2A, so it actually syncs your wallet in with the Tron blockchain here. And then all I have to do is just go to where it shows resources over here, hit obtain. Once I hit obtain, it's going to ask me, do I want bandwidth or energy? Just think bandwidth is if you're sending just any transaction. Energy is if you're sending a TRC 20 token or a TRC 721 token, which means like tokens like Sun, Just, you've got WinLink, any of those other different tokens other than Tron or BTT. So for this sake, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to select bandwidth, and then I'm going to go maximum. And as you can see, it shows 9 because, like I said, you have to have, it can't be a fraction of a coin. It has to be a whole Tron coin. So 9, and then you can see here, this is my address. So again, it's not even going outside of my wallet anywhere. It's just basically, it's being frozen within my wallet. And I'm confirming that I have to freeze however many Tron that you are freezing here. You have to do that for at least 72 hours. And once everything looks right here, just hit freeze, and then it's going to ask you to confirm in your wallet. So you can see it pops up showing type Tron freeze, main network, just accept it. And it says it takes about a minute, but reality, I don't think it's ever taken longer than like 10 seconds for me. So once you're done with that, now you can go in here, and now I want to show you though the difference. I'm going to refresh it real quick so it updates, and now if I go to send, now you can see it's actually 0.96 Tron available for me to send, which, like I was saying, that's just because we froze it. So in 72 hours we'll be able to unfreeze, and then we could send that if we wanted to. So it's 100% no risk. Don't ever be concerned about freezing your Tron this way. There are other staking platforms, I should say, websites that you use. Some of them are a lot riskier than others, but the one I'm showing you right now, is essentially no risk at all because the coins are never leaving your ownership. Now that we have frozen them, we're going to click on this vote, and then it's going to open up a new tab on the Tron blockchain. You guessed it. And the way I decide to vote, I wouldn't say greedy, but I'm going to go for the money. So I'm sorting over here by APR. And I've known from experience doing this, Crypto Chain and BitGuild are always going to remain in the top 5. Staked Tron, TronSpark are also pretty good as far as APR. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to click on voting right here, and this will bring up some options for me to vote. And then I can just sit here and kind of disperse my votes how I want to. So I'm just going to go 3, 3, and 3. And I'm just going to go on the top 3 here. And you can see here your total votes, how many's available. Once you're done, just hit voting again. And then it's going to ask you to confirm this in your wallet. You just hit accept, and that's it. Once the next election starts, that is actually what it's called. I believe it's every 6 hours. So there's 4 elections a day, every 6 hours. So once the next election starts, your votes will be actually counted in those elections. So it's actually kind of something pretty cool to think about. All of a sudden, you are now helping delegate and maintain the Tron blockchain just by doing nothing. I mean, doing just this few minutes of work now earns you the 6.7% interest annually. Obviously, with 9 Tron, not going to be very lucrative, but If this is something like you're looking for a very safe way of growing your money as compared to the traditional 0.1% that banks offer, this is actually a risk-free way of doing it, and you're going to get much better interest annually. Okay, and then for the last button here, Just Swap, I will actually be doing a video just on this because it's not complex, it's not complicated at all. If you're following everything that we're doing here, you'll be able to follow along just fine using the Just Swap decentralized exchange. With that being said, we're gonna wrap up this video here. I hope you guys learned something. Of course, as always, if you have any issues with this, if you run into any problems whatsoever, please drop a comment down below. I'll be happy to help you. Let me know what you think of the video. Like and subscribe. That's it for today. See you.